welcome back to part 2 of the 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week Sleepy Dragon challenge. In the last video, I spent 1 hour recreating this Sleepy Dragon. You can see how it went here. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is spending a full 24 hours on remaking this Sleepy Dragon in as big and as much detail as I think that I can fit into a 24-hour span. Let's see how that goes. These are the colors that I'm going to be working with today, and they're not exactly the same as what the original Sleepy Dragon is, but I do have a few extra skeins of these laying around, and I'd like to use them up. So the basic plan for today is to make this a little bit bigger and in these colors, and I want to try to add some underside details as well as maybe a few more facial details. I obviously can't time-lapse everything, however I did want to show a little bit of making this Sleepy Dragon. I don't have this pattern written down anywhere just yet, however I know what it's supposed to look like at certain points throughout the process, and I don't think it'll be too difficult to make it a little bit bigger. Therefore, I will try to get a couple updates and a few clips of me crocheting throughout the day. So you may hear a lawnmower and a shower going and all that jazz, but this is how far I've gotten. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'll see you a little later tonight with a better update. At this point, it's about 7:30 at night. It's been a really long day. Several things have gone unexpectedly, and I'm finally stitching on the eyes to this Sleepy Dragon. And even though my challenge doesn't technically end until 10:30, I think I'm just going to call it here. Some days the crafting gods are with you, and some days the universe does whatever it can to prevent you from making even a single stitch. Today was definitely one of those second kinds of days. Alright, the 24-hour challenge is officially over, and this is what the result is. Just a reminder, this is the original, and this little guy is from the 1 hour challenge, and 1 day is significantly bigger. Now, I did say I wanted to add extra details, like belly scales, but that did not happen. I technically finished the eyes in the last clip at about 7:30, but a lot happened today, and I was just done with it at that time. So this is what we get in 1 day. One typical real life, no faking it day. But he's not bad. He's just not ornate in any way. So while he isn't perfect, or at least not what I expected, he is still a pretty good little sleeping dragon. Well, a pretty good big sleeping dragon. I know what's supposed to be next is the 1 week version of a Sleepy Dragon. However, I've got some sewing I really need to get done for Easter, so I am going to have to push that video idea probably for at least a couple of weeks. I think what I'll be doing next is I need some weights for sewing, so I think I'm going to make those and maybe show you how I make them. Anyways, that is the conclusion of part 2, 1 day challenge of a Sleepy Dragon. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and come back next time for something new.